That'll be what it is. So on the schedule tonight, we are going to pick up where we're going to continue, not in the dark, that's for certain. So we're going to sleep real quick. We're going to continue with the glass work. It's kind of be a boring kind of night, but as you can see, we've already started to lay out some of the glass out here. Kind of wanted to get a feel for it. I think I'm going to come back through here on this outer ledge and put a railing of some sorts. May either do a railing from the engineering decor, or I may do some glass panes. Hadn't made up my mind. I will probably have to make a little of both just to see what it looks like out there. Obviously we're going to get some snow. Of course that can be handled with a little bit of string. But I don't know. We'll come back around to that. So let's first things first, let's go get some glass. Let's at least get a walking plank out here. I am liking the fact that I can come out here and look down and see. I do not like, however, the fact that there are these big gaping holes for me to kill myself on again. So we're just going to slide right on over here. Find where I put the sand at. And well, let's just make some glass real quick. As far as bulk furnaces goes, you can't beat a simple encased fan for bulk jobs. We did make some slight modifications over here to our iron farm. Let's get back here. Namely, what we did is we increased the get sucked away easily. So we put in a second row. So now we're doing 8 cobblestone blocks. And we're funneling them through these 2 chutes down into this chest. Yes, probably a little overkill. I really sat around and chewed on this one, trying to do some water elevators and a few other things. And I finally just said, you know what? I can just do it with a pair of chutes, a double chest. Now, one thing we did do is we set double chests up to only export these when it's got a full stack of cobblestone. So that also helps to... when it gets around here to the crushing wheels, is doing a full stack at a time. Welcome, Fragilities. Thanks for the new follower. Anyways, so yeah, we're doing a full stack of cobblestone now, which is a little bit nicer. It's a faster, I don't know, when it gets over here, it gets washed for bulk washing. It's actually yielding a much higher rate of return for these guys, which is very nice. And again, I'm actually tickled to death over the fact it's an iron farm that doesn't require villagers. So you can't argue too much with that. So it's actually really cool. Anyways. The melon farm, I came in and the melon farm was like all but destroyed by this machine. So I had to update the settings on the sequence gear shift. So I about tripled the forward and back on the sequence gear shift. It won't actually go all the way. So it's now set at like 30 meters and it won't actually go all 30 meters, but I'm thinking that every time it runs into one of these melons, it actually stops. And so the gantry plank is still counting that 30 meters, even though it's in a sitting state. And I think that may have been what's been breaking that. I don't know. We're going to wait and see. The paper farm is still producing. Not great. But, you know, it's still producing. And is it? Nope. See, it stopped. See, and this is one of those things I've been trying to figure out is it just kind of, stops. So you flip the switch and then you turn it back on and then it goes back to work. Not super big deal. Because you can just replant everything and it'll continue back on its merry way, but kind of annoying. But again, not a big deal because I'm not using a whole lot of that right now. So, our glass should be done now. But yeah, as you can see that, that's going to hurt. Yeah. So we're already back up to a stack of 27. The stuff I pulled out of here, that was 10 blocks of iron that it made. So that's not too terribly bad. Not really that upset by that. And a lot of that's just been since I've been on for the last, 45 minutes or so. Oh, there's my glass. Very nice. We'll turn that off. You could leave it running if you really want to, but I have a tendency to want to turn it off so I don't accidentally set myself on fire when I walk through it. It's just one of those things, I suppose. So evening, Katya, how are you doing this evening? Are we having fun? Block some glass. So this is just going to go on. I think I'm going to end up flattening that out, but we'll get to that here. Well, I suppose everybody's got to have a hobby, even if we don't really want to do the hobby. Dadgummit. Man, I am horribly placing these things tonight. Okay, we've got some more people joining the stream. Sorry, it's going to be kind of boring. We're just placing glass right now as we are setting our walkway above our colony. If I could bother to be expected to actually place half slabs correctly. Hello, Mini Taco. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this evening? So the colony's been growing up. So you can see we've updated the. I think most everything's now level 3, level 4. That is a really big Enchantress Tower over there. I'll have to go see what level that is. We may see if we can't squeak an update to that. And we definitely got to update Town Hall sooner or later. I don't think that's had an update to it just yet. I've had some better days, but I've also had some worse days. So I'm actually right in the middle. I haven't fallen off this glass ledge yet and killed myself. So I'm going to count that as doing good so far. I'm just going to go ahead and just put that there because I don't know what I'm going to do for flooring on that just yet. So these half slabs are going to kill me. Yep. Nope. I don't know why. I could have just left that set down there. It would have been just fine. I can't stand it. It's my block. I wanted it. I was going to place it. It did not go where I wanted it to go. So I must go pick it up. It is one of those things. I just every time I think of the middle, I can't help but go back to Malcolm in the Middle. And sometimes it's not always best to be in the middle. But sometimes it is kind of nice just to be stuck in the middle. So there you go. Oh, old man, did I really place that like that? Wow. Yeah. I should not place half slabs. As is evident. There we go again. We're going to get my little helper. Because I am not fetching these things as I continue to drop them down. It's just not going to happen. Not going to do that. That is not going to be my night tonight. So Last time, I think it was Sunday, we looked at it. We started laying out some patterns here. Yes, it's ugly netherrack. We're going to replace those, but that's going to be the door. We're going to have tucked back over there. Nice. I think we're going to go with some a more modern house as opposed to castles. I've been building an awful lot of towers and castles and whatnot. I think last mod pack we were doing, I built a huge wizard's tower. I think it almost went all the way up to build height. It's fairly large. That took forever. And then I didn't actually really do too much with it other than throw a lot of vegetables around. That was actually kind of funny. Unfortunately, that was, I think that one was called Fiefdom was one we were doing with that at. Unfortunately, that server did not survive very long. Unfortunately. Valhalia 3 seems to be pretty stable so far. So, if anybody's looking for a large, stable mod pack, I would say this one's not been too terribly bad yet. We've actually managed to get most of the way through a mine colony, so that's pretty good. I haven't done too much in the way of going to the Nether just yet. I mean, other than, some bare necessities. Obviously, we went and grabbed a blaze farmer, a blaze spawn using create and a little minecart contraption, so that was nice. But for the most part, I think I guess we have done a little bit of netherite farming down there too, but again, nothing like super fantastic. I haven't done any real gold farms. But again, with create on hand, we don't actually need to go make the traditional gold farm. So on my list of things to do is to, as we continue to build our house out here, we'll turn part of either this mountain and probably a part of that mountain as we come around the back into a fairly large workshop full of machines to generate things like gold and iron. And I think eventually there's immersive engineering in here. I'm not really a big fan, but it seems to be about the only way to get to like steel production. Though mechanism is in here, I would have to set about to figuring out how to get a steady source of power. I haven't ruled that out yet just because Create's got some, there's the additions to Create that will actually turn rotational power into power generation. But that gets into a whole lot of trying to figure out exactly how much rotational power you need to, it's a lot of technical stuff that just I haven't dealt with just yet, and I'm not going to worry about it. I figured first thing first is get somewhere where I can feel safe and cozy, build a large storage system, because I don't know if we've all been paying attention or not, but what's been going on inside here for a storage system is not like super great. I mean, that's it. and this doesn't work out so well. Especially if, at some point in time, we'll probably expand this farm out. I don't know. It would be really cool to get enough of these cobblestone generators to make a full stack every time it processes. And so get a fast enough. Oh, yeah. I can't just. Oh, and I just, yeah. Wow. Don't put that. Got to take that helper ring off. You don't want that. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to be able to have that crunch a full stack at a time and then go through and be able to. I have to do some serious power upgrade for rotational energy in here, which probably means moving to a windmill. Just haven't really been dead set on doing a windmill just yet. Just because I've done a bunch of windmills, and I think I would like to do something different. Though we could do a giant like AA battery bank line like this. I think that would be kind of interesting. Be able to make like, I don't know, 64. So each one of these is worth 64. So if we did 64 of that, it's almost about the same equivalent as just like some real quick back of the math napkin. That's getting really kind of close to what a windmill would generate. Yeah, it's an awful lot of room, an awful lot of wasted space. But I think it would be kind of cool to actually take this down a few levels and make a big power system, and then export that power system out and do something with it. Stop setting fire to everything. I'll have to. Do I have any? I bet you I have some right over here. No. Here. Aha. There. I'll take care of the fire. Eat some food. Oh, so we have glass. I think we're done with this glass. We had a big glass party. Went out to the desert, and I don't know, farmed up, I want to say 3 or 4 of these labeled crates worth of sand. So there's 159 stacks of sand in this box. So that's not too bad. It's definitely an awful lot of glass. I will have to figure out how to get just as much nether quart, but I think we're also going to do a little marble mixture in with the house. Kind of trying to go for, I don't know if people have seen. Hello, Katoa. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if people have seen for like I think of like the Jetsons on top of the house, the big circular white, very glassy looking housing complexes, so to speak. So that's kind of what I was thinking about for over here. It's just this big white circle glassy structure. Almost like a fishbowl. Not quite. We're gonna try not to make it a fishbowl. We may still end up with a fishbowl, just because that's about as good as I can get. We'll see. That actually might not be too bad. Now that I think about it, maybe we build a Rosie. I think that would be kind of funny. Wow, we're moving up in the world. We have 4 people on tonight. That's a vast improvement. And only 18 minutes in. I'm gonna have to be much more entertaining then. There's twice the number of viewers. Oh, it looked like we lost them. I said something too early. Okay, so glass, yes. Let's try first with some, what is that? Engineers Decor. It is these guys, steel railing. We'll try to make some of these too. That won't be too bad. So let's do that. Mostly, I think the glass panes are going to stand themselves up like in the middle. And I don't know that I really want them there in the middle. Let's just do this real quick. So we'll go here like that, and grab some of these and whip them together like that. All right. Are you done? Yes, you're done. Okay. Glass. I wonder if they can do vertical. Do we have vertical glass slabs? That would be interesting too. I don't think we do. No, it doesn't look like it. However, we do have, there they are, glass trap doors. that actually might be just as cool. Let's try making a bunch of those. We'll try those out instead. Maybe we might mix them. That also might work too. Kind of mix and match on that. So if we start like that. So that's kind of the thing that I like about these, is you can actually put them right there on the edge, and so you get this really kind of a nice railing sort of effect. It's really kind of nice. The other thing that we could try is, see, there's where the problem's going to be. It's like right here at these corners. Because you can't do this with the trapdoor. But, oops, maybe we don't have to. Come back here. Maybe if we take it out, so we can let these sit here on the way out. That doesn't bother me so much. And so we come, this would be the last one here, just like that. And then we can do some of that and help just kind of break this up like little looking posts. I don't know. I think I don't think I like that. It was a nice try. It was a nice thought. No, those are just going to break. Okay. No, that's fine. Now we're just going to have to get a bunch of iron, because I actually like that. That works nicely. It runs right to the edge. Doesn't obstruct the view too much. I just lost one. I'm not going down for that one. Just not going to. Just let it go like that. And I think that will work. Yeah. All right. So that gives us that. And of course, we're going to have some steel supports and whatnot, which is another reason why we need to get to a point where we're making some steel. It's because we're going to need it. And I know this little railing is down here somewhere, and it's eaten at the back of my head. Where'd it go? Of course, I may have just lost it. It may have been gone for good. Or, more likely the case, one of these roving people have picked it up. All right. Well, I feel better. I came and looked for it. It no longer exists. Oh, for good grief. All right. So, not trapdoors. That's a good idea. So we'll go put those away somewhere. And we'll stick them in the pantry. You're supposed to put food in the pantry. I'm not keeping food in the pantry. I'm kind of keeping some weird stuff in the pantry. All right. So, yeah, I think that works. So let's go ahead. 436. Yeah. We'll do this. I will just make a bunch of these. And we'll go set those up on for our railings, because the sooner I can keep from falling off the railing, the happier I am going to be, because I will kill myself out here on this thing. And it's not really a joke. That's very serious. I will absolutely walk off the edge. And there are some other individuals that I know that will also do the same thing. So it's just good to be on the safe side. I wonder, can I just, yeah. I was about to get really upset. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm already out. Give me a break. I just made a whole bunch of these. I probably didn't make enough. Maybe I did. Maybe I'll have extra. And then I'll have to figure out what to do with those extra. Straight lines with these things are so much easier. We have 23 extra. That's fine. Have a nice railing. Keep us from falling off. Doesn't really obstruct the view. We'll have to go down there and look at it from below. See what that looks like. I think that's going to turn out to be really nice there. That'll go well for our little fishbowl, I think, our little viewing platform. We'll put those there. Let's go downstairs and look at it. Need to get a good eye view. Need to eventually get to the end so I can get my wings and go for a flight. That would be much better. Yeah, I would rather have clear glass, but unfortunately connected glass is not in this. I suppose I could do Optifine, and that would take out the little pattern there, but you know, I like the look of that so far. I think some decoration blocks underneath of that, and then some like steel girders or something up underneath there to give it a little of that I'm being held up by something, not just floating there because I'm in Minecraft. Will make that look a much better. Yeah, that works. So we're down here. Let's see if we can get this. Yeah, we should be able to. Okay, so we're gonna have to make a few things. Really? All right. But that should keep the builder busy for a little while. So yeah, I'll worry about getting her some of the things that she needs. It shouldn't be too terribly much. What is going on in here? Stop having parties. Wow. Yeah, inventory is starting to back up just a little bit. I think this is level 4. Yeah, so I was afraid of. I think most of the stuff inside the cave, by the way, if we haven't seen the cave in a little bit, here's what it looks like now. I think most of the stuff in here is level 4. Oh, nope, level 2. Let's go ahead. Oh, that's why. Block of gold. I don't have 2 blocks of gold. I might. I'll have to go look. What level is this? This one's the pain in the neck one. Yeah, that needs to be updated. What is it? Yeah. Ugh. I'll come back and do that one later. I have to get some more orange terracotta. This is now level 4 now. Yes. Really should have him come in here. That's what you can do. Build options. Come here, Stetson. Why don't you build these guys up? I'll probably have to make you some red beds because you won't be happy without them. But that's all right. Oh, cancel that build. Make sure we get the right person. All right. I should keep Stetson busy for a little bit. Oh yes, that's right. I still have to upgrade the citizen houses. Oh yeah. You know what? That's fine. Let's get these houses upgraded. More people for the colony won't hurt anything. We'll get a bunch more guards. That will be just fine. But there, yeah. I think everything else is level 4. We'll take our little teleporter back up top. And let's see how we're looking. Stetson is fine. Let's move these. Can I put that there? Yes, I can. Oh, good. Leather. Leather. Don't think I actually have any leather. I think the last bit of leather I had, I gave to somebody. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Well, rotten leather is kind of useless, isn't it? All right. No, I actually need real leather. Yeah, I try not to go to the warehouse too terribly much, so I suppose I could just go grab a bunch of it out of there. It's not going to hurt anything. You never know when these people need something. Okay, I need more than one piece of leather. I gotta remember there's lots of redstone. Come down here and steal all the redstone. That'll work. All right. Let's see. Definitely not going to be enough. So out we go. I've got to get. I remind myself to go and make. Wait, I don't have to remind myself to make anything. I think yep. Aha. I have some. So let's just, right there is good. And let's come over here. Oh, I gotta be careful though, because I don't want to mess with the farms over there too terribly much. Let's put one right there. I had to get back over there and eventually get that zombie farm in there. I haven't done that yet either. But at least we can throw some light on the subject. Okay, that was bad. That's all right. I can live with that. Oh, yes. Back to what I was doing. Avoiding getting sidetracked. All right. And then that is a resource scroll. Okay. That. There we go. 1, 2. All right. Put that in there. I don't know why I have a bunch of sticks in there. Leather in here. Let's try not to forget that. There's the way down. And let's go set up. Yep. Run through a guard. There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. Oh. Let's see. So it's Friday night. I think we're going to see maybe a collab this Friday night. I think one of the server mates is going to come and try to do a little FPS this Friday night with me, so that might prove to be interesting. It might be good. We might get a 3-man team this Friday. Just depends on what some other people are doing. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's going to be some more gunfire. We may end up starting over again, though I've still got my character, but I think we may start over again just to keep everybody on the same common ground. That'll make it interesting. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I think we'll hammer a lot of that out when we get closer to Friday. So it's not Friday yet. I'm not going to worry too much about it. But, it might be fun. We might actually get a few more people to get their face shot off and not just me. And I'm just, completely getting myself lost. It's working so much better. Okay, so Stetson still has nothing he needs. That means he's getting everything he wants from the warehouse, probably. Looks like we need some axes. Next level diamond. Okay. Do this real quick. There, that'll make them happy. Horizontal and vertical and flower pots. I could have swore I had to a bunch of flower pots down there already. Wow, that's an awful lot of green carpeting. No, not even. Wow. Okay. Let's go to our ever-present classic wool farm and see how much green wool we actually have. I haven't basically kind of put this up over here, and I haven't really been spending too much time taking care of it. So you can see I don't even have them labeled, so I don't know which one has which, and that's really kind of a bad. I should go and fix that. There's the green wool. 2, 3. It's probably going to be too much, but that's okay. Let's see, there's 16. So I'll go grab some leather. I'll come back and label those. That will be helpful for later on. And maybe I can actually make it up this cliff. What I should do is make another teleport pad. Make life easy. Put a teleport pad over here. Go to the wool farm. Bing. Just be done. 1, 2. There. Oh, look there. There's some red beds already in there. There's only 2. He's going to need a bunch of those. All right. All right. Go grab a stack. Just make a bunch of red beds, throw it in there. Oh, this has not been the world's most exciting stream for tonight. That's all right. We're trying to do too much at one time. Black, white, green. So we're getting sidetracked. But how many of you don't play and don't get sidetracked? I mean, seriously. I think that's Be honest with you, I think this game was made for ADHD people. It just, oh, I got this and this and this and this, and before you know it, you've run off to do 24 different things, and you're kind of halfway in between certain things, and you're like, oh, now it's time to go do this, and oh, it's time to go do that, and before you know it, you're so far into it, you just can't even remember where it was you started with. And I think tonight was supposed to be about trying to do some more building on the house, which we did actually get the glass platform up, so I'm happy with that. We got a railing up so I don't fall off, so I don't die, so that's a good thing. So I guess some mission is accomplished. Do not, oh good. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is really kind of, yeah. It's one thing I don't like about this. I don't think it actually cuts. No, those are vertical. Where are the planks? No, those are panels. So yeah, I don't think this thing does planks, which is irritating, but that's okay. I'll grab it just like so. Of course, I grabbed way more of that than what I had of that, but that's all right. Here we go. I'll just throw that down the little transport tube and let somebody in the downstairs pick that up and take that to the warehouse for us. Because, you know, we are supremely lazy. And that should take care of red beds. And we definitely got the green carpeting, though. I think we're just waiting on that to get delivered. So glass panes, we can do that real quick. We can also do the over here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, look at that. Look at that iron production. That's a much nicer number looking. So we've been at this since I cleaned that up about 30 minutes now. So that's not too bad. That's actually very nice. And I think if we can get it to doing 16 or get 64 cobblestone generators going on so that we're doing a stack every second, I think we can have some serious iron production. Pretty interesting. Anyways, see, there's that distraction bit again. All right, so glass panes, that's right. Easily get distracted. Put that there. I do not know how to make these vertical. They're called barrels. Is it vertical or horizontal? Oh. It was both. Just look up barrels. There we go. Oh. Okay. Possibly. Let's see. So there's a bunch of stonemason requests. Apparently there is. She wants the barrels. I don't think barrels have been done. We have another bricks that are being requested. Yeah, so these barrels aren't in there, and she hasn't gotten to the rest of it yet. So let's knock out some barrels real quick. That's Not like super difficult to do. Well, and that's just fine. It's not like I'm hurting for sticks or wood. So it's not a big deal. We'll just whip these out real quick. You know, somebody could just say, hey, numbskull, just grab it that way. Thank you. How many did she need? 28. And 4. So we'll throw 4 down the tube. And then we'll throw 28 down the tube. And then we'll let somebody come by and pick them up. Let's take care of that. Let's make some more glass panes. Doesn't hurt to have extra. Let's get rid of glass that way too. Got it. Iron bars, lanterns. That's the pain. Mossy brick walls. Ooh. Well, she's gonna be busy on stone bricks for a while. Just like, like 13,000 stone bricks he wants. You'll be at that for a while. Yeah, because that's at the stonemason wants stone. Oh, for crying out loud. Fine. You know what, we'll just cook 1,000 of these. Who cares? Bulk cooking to the rescue. All right. While we're waiting on that, which will take about 2 minutes, let's go see about cleaning up some of this iron that we've been collecting for the last 30 minutes. I'm kind of curious as to what we're going to look like when we get done. Okay, so 6 blocks and 2 ingots, and we'll say 30 minutes. That's not too bad. Okay, no, it's not the same rates as an iron farm, a standard iron farm where you could have upwards of 12 to 14 villagers. But I mean, it's a slow moving iron machine right now, and it required no villagers, so I didn't have to fight with any villager wrestling or villager breeders or anything else. And so as far as I'm concerned, it's a win. It turned out beautifully. I'm happy with that. We have all of our stone. Yep. And time to make the couriers work a little. There we go. Off it goes. It's just my solution. Just throw everything into the warehouse. Let them sort it out later. Okay, so you'll be fine with that. I suspect we'll have to help Stetson out when he gets around to the people's house, but I'll worry about that later. I wonder what we have for. Let's go look see what we got from marble. There's some marble, and there's some more marble, and that's ice. That's dolomite. That might not be too bad to play around with. There's some more marble. That's white wool. Dry ice. Living rock would be another one. Maybe we'll do a room out of living rock. I'll have to think about that one. That actually might not be too bad, I don't think. Not doing anything out of iron. And definitely not doing anything out of diorite, which I'm going to have to agree with anybody's ever seen Iskall. He hates it. I can't agree with him more. Diorite looks like a bird dropped a very nasty deposit on your front porch, back of your car. No, it looks bad. So we have a little bit. It's nighttime. I don't want to do anything with night. Close that up. So there's all that. Let's go look. So we really kind of have to decide on what we want for like an exterior and do an interior. So let's start with the door frame, which is going to be right here. Yes, you got done with the barracks. So dolomite or marble? Let's see. Do something. Now we might change this out for some stairs. Why do I have a snowball? Step back a second and look. Okay, so here's where I have problems with colors. I think I have a little colorblind, not like hugely. I can make out major colors, but like shade differences are a little eh. So to me, this looks like the difference between vertical white blocks and horizontal white blocks, but otherwise they're exact same color of white. So I guess we're gonna we'll leave this sit, and I think next time we come around, we'll ask people's opinion. I think I like the vertical white blocks versus the horizontal. So the marble is light gray. I wonder. You're supposed to be able to do that. No. And polish it up. Oh, I bet you I put that through a cutter. All right, well, let's try something then. Did I get it all? Looks like I got it all. I don't know. I still think I like the dolomite. At least pattern-wise, it looks better. But we can also take this. I should probably just pick this up and take it with me. No, let's do that. I can bring that back in here. We can bring it back. So I put the quartz in here. Yeah. All right. That's where we start playing around. So, yeah. That looks absolutely identical to me. Okay. I couldn't tell you the difference between the two of them. It's actually rather interesting. All right. So let's go from plain marble. We could put it back to quartz, but let's look to see what else is available. Quartz has got polished marble, but I suspect if it's It's gray one way. It's probably going to be gray the other way, so it doesn't really matter. Let's do it this way. I think you could do pillars out front, some maroon marbles. Ooh, let's go with marble bricks. I like that. Oh, now we're talking. That looks good. Would definitely give it that more modern-esque sort of feel. I wonder what we can do with some dolomite. Huh. I think dolomite and the astral sorcery marble are going to be like pretty close to each other. I think as far as coloring goes and look. And they almost look, I say almost, they are exactly identical as far as I can tell. I don't know. And this is why I'm not much of a builder. That's all right. We all got to break out of ourselves sooner or later. Let's grab 2 of those. One more of these. Okay, brick-wise, yeah, no, they all still look about the same. Looking at it, and I can tell you that there are 3 different styles of blocks there. That's quartz marble. That's dolomite. And then that's the astral sorcery. And I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I'm going to leave it set right there. When we start working on the house, we'll come back and we'll do some polls, or we'll play around. We got to come up with a palette anyway, so maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to use a little bit of all 3 of them in the build. We could do that. Since they're really close enough together, maybe there's some other people will see enough of a difference between them that it might give it some nice contrast. It all looks white to me. So we'll see. Tonight is not going to be the night we're going to make those decisions. Just not going to happen. Let's get some iron bars. Well, that was the thing I wanted to try or play around with. Oh yeah, I don't have any. It's okay, I can do that. Throw that in there. Yeah, you're gonna cook that. All right. Iron. Iron. We'll go put this all, except for that. All right. Oh yeah, and of course then there's quartz blocks, which we never did bother to put up in there. But let's see. They have a brick pattern. We'll go throw that up there real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not going to. All right. There, I have some more stone. I'll make the stonemason stay. He'll have lots of stone to work with. Okay, so that one I can definitely tell there is a difference with that one. That one, the edges are not quite as defined. All right. That's probably not going to work so well. We'll see. We'll just put that up there for right now. We'll come back and check. But we are running out of time for tonight. It's been fun. Yeah, we ran a little late, but that's okay. We still ran for our normal scheduled time. It's been fun. Thanks everybody for showing up. Don't forget, Friday night is FPS. We're going to go get shot up. If not me in a group, and then it'll just be me by myself. But either way, somebody's going to take a bullet to the head. So if you're interested, you want to see some goofing off and whatnot, and some, I tend to fuss a little bit more, I suppose, while trying to figure out how not to get shot at. It'll be a good time to be had. Until then, have a good night.